We just threw all our junk down here pretty much. So we're working on fixing it.
We're gonna have fun.
So much fun!
We hate painting.
So we are finally moving baby steps forward to getting our basement the way we want it. The basement was the only thing that we didn't paint or touch up in any way or design. The paint is from like the previous owners, but we wanted to do something because when we come down here, usually we come with family and friends, we come to play poker or, you know, whatever game we feel like playing, but it doesn't feel like ours, right? Like we need to give it our special touch. So first, we're going to be doing, what do I call this? Because every time I say crown molding, I get corrected. Framing? I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
The base and the doors and all around the windows. We're going to first do it white. And then we have plans for the walls, right?
We just want to see how it feels with the white first.
Yeah. I mean, because it's a big project. So I figured first things first, I want the black holes. Like if you look at the door, it's like a black hole because it's so dark. That's how our doors were upstairs, the entire house. 21 doors upstairs. Who would have known? And then we got them all white. So for sure the doors, even there, because it just looks like a black hole, you know? It's like sinking in. So we're first going to do that. We have to do that corner because that was our like practice corner. We kind of screwed it up a little. Let's show you guys what it looks like now. It is really hard looking for colors. Oh, we did just get this table. I want a bar too with the same kind of look. I don't know if the camera catches the design of the table. It's kind of like that old rustic wood look. And then we have a bunch of these little swatches because we plan on doing one wall, which is that wall, into like a bunch of floor panels. We've been watching a lot of home decor stuff. So we have to figure out which color we like. I kind of wanted it to match the table, but now I'm thinking we need to go lighter because I have did you even notice them? I have these up here, but then from far away, they kind of look like the brown walls. So I'm thinking maybe a little bit lighter so it stands out more, you know, putting all that work into a wall that you're not going to see.
It because it's light.
What do you mean?
And the camera's really light.
It's really light? Oh. In person, it's not that light. So that's one thing we're going to do to that wall for sure. I'm thinking if we really like it, we may turn this wall into that too. I hate the green-blue walls. I don't know. It's ugly to me. And then we've been doing paint swatches. I was going towards like a purpley gray, but he didn't really like it. He wasn't digging it. We chose this one, which looks very similar to the actual wall black, but I do like that it takes the cherry red out. Decisions. That's why we're starting with the doors because I'm not sure how to go about doing that. We're gonna cut the walls in half with looks like crown molding. Don't know if it's called crown molding. Someone's gonna correct me here, but like halfway through and have the bottom white and the top a different color. I like that white look to like clean up and modernize this basement because upstairs super modern. Down here it's like we just threw all our junk down here pretty much. So we're working on fixing it.
We're gonna have fun.
So much fun!
We hate painting.
After about, I think it was an hour and a half. We got a good amount done. I mean, right now it's just primer, so it ain't perfect. But it has brightened this entire area, like, no more dark hole gonna swallow you in there, you know? Like, it looks so good. And then even my daughter, you know you've made an impact when your own daughter is like, wow. This corner was so dark, even with the lights on. Obviously, we're not done painting for the pros that are going to be like, it doesn't look finished. It's not finished. It's just primer. But yeah, it brightens it so much. I'm so excited. And just imagine how much brighter it's going to be because from about here down, I think we measured it on that side, it's going to be like a light color, like off-white maybe. I don't think we're doing white, right? We haven't fully decided. But imagine the whole place like that. It's going to look so good. I already want to spend time down here. Just not while it's under construction. That's a bad lighting area. I don't look pretty. No one looks pretty with lights coming from like... No, I felt the heat and I was like, oh, I probably look like shit right now. Anyways, I'm super happy about it. It's coming out the way I wanted it. I wanted that fresh, clean, modern look. So slowly, it's going to happen. One more day. Tomorrow, hopefully we finish that, but then we'll have to move to the base. So maybe 2 more days of just base work and white stuff, and then we can go into like the walls. We're gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger about our basement. Next video we will show you the finished product. We have been working on it a lot.
It's looking really nice.
It's looking so nice, let me tell you. Like, that modern kick is really there. You would not think like white would do that much, but yeah, we're getting new blinds too. Like, it's just, the doors look amazing. As soon as you walk in, it's like welcoming now. Whereas before I would go down there to get something and run back up the stairs. I don't know why. I watched too many scary movies when I was little, and someone sucking you into the basement is always like freaky for me. But like, there's no more dark corners anymore. Everything is like beautifully lit, even when the lights are off. So we'll show you guys. Sorry for leaving you guys hanging, but we'll show you guys the finished product. I also wanted to say thank you. You guys are so badass with the comments coming in, the hashtagging, love it. That's amazing, because YouTube is still holding our views, but like comments and likes are not justifying the amount of views. So it's kind of like a kick to YouTube, like, ha, you see, people are watching my video, even though they don't want to release my views. But honestly, it's so motivating to see that. It just tells me you guys care, whereas before, like, YouTube would be screwing me and I didn't know you guys cared, and it was one of those, well, no one cares and YouTube is just screwing me over, why continue? But now that I see you guys care, it's like, woohoo, let's keep doing it. Anyways, I do want to take a little bit of time to answer some questions. I've been seeing these questions pop up a lot on my Instagram and here on YouTube, so I figured that I would answer a couple of them. Number one, a lot of people are asking about equipment in the gym, and she specifically said, where can I get an inexpensive barbell from, and where did you buy your Smith machine? Every equipment that you see in my gym is linked below, unless I bought it in a store. But I didn't buy anything in a store except for the bike that's broken in the office. That's the only thing that's not linked. But everything else in the gym is linked. You're always gonna find that. But a little tip, because she did ask where can I find the best priced barbell. So a little tip about buying weights. When you're talking about barbells and weight plates and dumbbells, everything that has a weight, not a machine, but a weight, you're pretty much buying $1 a pound. You won't really find it less than that unless it's on clearance. But most people do it like that. You will find people trying to price you like double, like $2 a pound. That's bullshit. Don't buy it from there. It should only be about $1 a pound, unless it's a very like good brand, which in that case you'll probably spend like $1.25 a pound. You shouldn't see too much of a fluctuation, but if it's like you're doing the price and it's like $2 a pound or more, too expensive.
Well,
don't even bother.
If it has rubber, then it's more pricey.
The rubber, yeah, well, I mean, you have to consider, like, if it's more like high end, then you'll pay like $1 something, but you should never really be paying $2 or3 a pound. They're just stealing from you at that point. I found the same exact plates. They were trying to charge me for two 45-pound plates. They're trying to charge $250. Do the math, right? 90 pounds you're buying, but you're paying $250, whereas I went to the store and actually got it for $95 or something like that. That's normal. That's a good price. The price should be around the weight that you're buying, pretty much. See it that way.
So everything's linked.
Just a little tip. But yeah, everything is linked below that's in my gym that you'll find. So yeah, that's a big one. Do you ever get heavier than 135 pounds on hip thrusts, or is that the most you can do? I can actually do a lot more. There's two things to factor in here. One, I cycle off heavy lifting, and this for me is important because if you keep lifting heavy, eventually, like, what else can you do at that point, right? So you gotta allow your body to get weaker in order to get stronger. But I've also noticed that I have less pain, less annoyance in my body when I cycle off. If I stay on heavy all the time, I tend to have more aches and pains. It's almost like my body can't fully recover from it. So by cycling off, it works well for me. But I've also noticed that I do really enjoy lifting more during a bulk, or when I'm maintaining, or like I have more calories in me. It helps me, it makes me a beast in the gym, you know? And if I'm not currently like eating at a surplus, I stay away from it just because I feel like there are more injuries that could happen because you don't have the energy for it. Can I do way more than 135? Yes. My other one, I'm a bit lazy. You know, just moving weights around bugs me.
But you are less broken. You're broken enough already.
I'm broken enough already. Well, I have a bad foot. I already explained that before. What else am I broken about? I don't know. I complain, I guess. I'm not a huge complainer. You're making me sound like I'm a huge complainer. I'm not a complainer. I may be broken, but I'm not a complainer. But it's just like I used to suffer with really lower back problems, and I think it was from always doing heavy. And now that I cycle off, I never feel any discomfort in my lower back. So if you're thinking about it, cycle off, give your body a break. Your body needs a break from constant destroying. Yeah, if you feel broken, it will definitely help. But my foot pain has nothing to do with working out. That's just a totally other thing that I'm broken.
Well, they say leave your ego out in the gym.
Oh, don't take your ego to the gym or leave it out of the gym. Yeah, do what's good for your body. If your back is hurting, stop lifting so heavy, or if your body hurts from a specific workout, either try to check your form, and if it's not that, let go of that workout, because everyone's body is built different. Whereas like one person could perform a workout perfectly fine and another person always has discomfort even though they're doing it fine. It's just their body may not be built for it, unless you really learn your body, learn what weight you can do safely. Like when I was pregnant, I could not do lunges. I saw every pregnant girl doing lunges and I'm like, I cannot even get into position without weights. I mean, it hurt because I carried low. So like it will always be different for everybody. So if it keeps hurting, don't do it, because the idea is to keep it as a lifestyle and continue to use it for the rest of your life. You don't want to be broken and then by 30 you can't be in the gym anymore because everything hurts with every workout. So be cautious, don't keep doing the things that hurt. It's not smart. Moving on, cardio. I literally wrote cardio question because I've been getting so many questions coming in about cardio. I would show you guys if I'm doing cardio. I'm not doing cardio right now. I'm not no, I personally am anti-cardio, but I'm not saying you don't have to do cardio. It's a great thing to incorporate if you're trying to burn fat rapidly, as long as weightlifting is prioritized. I say adding a little bit of cardio to your weightlifting sessions is amazing for you, but if it's not something you enjoy doing and you don't need to do it, you don't have to. Like I don't have to do it. If I do it, I'm gonna have to eat more or else I'll get skinny. So like for me, it's like I'm already having a hard time reaching my calories. I'm not gonna go do more activity and then I have to eat more food because it's just, it gets hard in the kitchen. I'm telling you guys, it's the hardest part is the kitchen, So if I'm not prepared to eat more, then I better not be prepared to do more in the gym and make up for that. But cardio, I'm not doing it right now. I do jump rope, but that's during winter more. And that's because I got to get my body warmed up because I work out in a garage gym type of thing. So it's cold in there. And I mean, right now I'm hot. Like if I go into the garage, I'm already warmed up. So that's why I don't spend a lot of time jump roping anymore, but I'll bring it back in fall and winter. I know you say eat towards your goals, but I was wondering if I have to reach my calories and especially protein every day. I laugh a little just because eat towards your goals means you have to reach your calories. You can't not reach your calories because then you're not eating towards your goals, right? If you're eating at a deficit, but your idea is to eat at a surplus to gain muscle, then you're not eating towards your goals. If you're eating at a surplus, you're trying to burn fat, and you're not reaching your calories, you must reach your calories. That's most important. Protein is also important, but a lot of people OD on protein and say you need to eat more than you actually do. I've seen girls eating 150 grams of protein and I just puke at the thought. Like no way, I would never do that. I eat minimum protein.
Another one is because they follow someone that sells protein shakes. Yeah,
you gotta understand, the reason protein is really high up there is fear of carbs. So what are you gonna do? Jack up protein because you're scared of carbs. Carbs are not the devil, it's not the enemy. Carbs will make you fat. Surplus makes you fat, So you have people scared of carbs, so they bump up protein. You have supplement companies who are trying to sell you more supplements. Fine, cool. People are buying supplements. How can we get them to buy double the supplements? Tell them they need more protein. So now they go through their supplement faster and need to buy more. So they make more money off of you because you're ingesting more protein, which is not necessary. I like to put everybody on the lower end of protein because I do understand it's very difficult, and I work with a lot of vegans too who are trying to do it plant-based. And I don't want them having a hard time reaching protein, but I want them to have enough to be able to sustain and grow muscle.
Carbs make you happy.
And carbs make you happy. Everyone loves carbs. Who doesn't love carbs? So eating towards your goals means you must eat the right amount at a deficit or surplus, depending on what your goal is. Okay, final question. What is your opinion on a 2-day leg day? Morning heavy weights, lower reps, and night higher reps, lower weight. Totally unnecessary. I mean, I'll start with that. Is number one, it's completely unnecessary. You don't have to do it. You're just making yourself work harder for no reason. But depending on your goals, this is actually very counterproductive. If you talk to anyone who has massive gains in their legs, they're gonna tell you that you need to work legs less often. Your legs need a recovery period. It's very important for your legs to get proper recovery because it is the biggest muscle. One of the biggest muscles is your quads and your glutes. But it's just, if you keep working it over and over, you never let it recover, repair, grow, recover, repair, grow, it doesn't do the grow ever. So if you're looking for gains specifically, this will sabotage your gains. You won't see gains. You'll get lean muscle where like it looks skinny. It won't be big and full like you want it. But even if you don't want big muscles, it's just not necessary because your body has already went into recovery and now you are disturbing its recovery and trying to overwork it. You can also get injured, but it's more just not necessary. You know, you're putting yourself through something you don't have to do. Even if your idea is to lean down, like cut, like you don't have to do it twice in one day. I have done legs every day. And that was when I was really, really skinny, but mind you, everything always hurt at all times. And I don't think I had to be put through so much. It's just, I thought the more I work the muscle, the more I'll improve it. And at the time I was looking to get rid of cellulite. I was just focused on cellulite, cellulite, cellulite. Let me engage that area all the time, every day. And I shriveled, I did get smaller, but like all the energy I had to put into it, all the work I had to put into it, it was like 2 years of doing that. Like it was not necessary, you know? So a little bit more time, like say you really want to work leg day more often, at least do every other day, give your body some time. I like every third day, you know, you recover well, you give those muscles the recovery they need. But yeah, my take on it is it's unnecessary. If you are trying to lean down, I guess I can't really say no because the more calories you burn, I guess, but then are you eating enough? But it's just, if you're trying to gain muscle, don't even do it.
So you're balancing against the kitchen.
Yeah, well, you're working against the kitchen. If it's hard for you to eat, the worst thing you can do is 2 workouts in a day because then you're overworking your body and you're not eating enough. And it's so easy to not eat enough. Like the past couple days working on the basement, I've had 0 appetite because I'm just focused on working. Before you know it, 2 hours pass and it feels like 15 minutes and you're like, you need to eat. And it's like, no, I'm not hungry. I wasn't even thinking about food. So like the past few days, it's been hard for me to eat. In that case, like doing more work and when it's already hard to eat just doesn't make any sense. But that's my take on it. I hope that was helpful. We're gonna wrap it up. I'll continue to do more questions like this if I see them coming in repeatedly. I keep getting asked about ab workouts. I do have several ab workout videos. Actually, he just told me I just did one. I just can't remember when. About like a couple weeks ago maybe. And then one that was a follow along ab workout. I mean, I could do one in the future, but I do have those videos out there if you guys are currently interested. But we're gonna end it here because I think it's getting pretty long. As always, guys, comment below, #love it. It keeps me motivated, it keeps me going, it lets me know you guys are enjoying the videos. We do have that sweater haul coming, so stay tuned for that one, and a bunch of other videos coming. Maybe next week we'll do 3 because we've got quite a few to, you know, pick up on and share with you guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, hit that little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time I post a video, and until next time, bye guys. Oh, and by the way, if you're already subscribed or you think you are, check to see the subscriber button. If there's not an ED at the end, you are not subscribed. I'm letting you guys know because YouTube is just randomly unsubscribing people, and I hear this often, people saying, I can't believe I wasn't subscribed to, I thought I was, and I just found out I wasn't. So you'll know if it has the ED at the end, subscribed as opposed to subscribe. Just thought I'd throw that in there.